It's another morning for our city as I sit here with my cup of coffee. Morning for me in real time, looking at our city. As we ended the last episode, I was saying, look, it's filling in nicely, and it wasn't that long ago that all we had was this little area here surrounded by an avenue. And I think back, I had a really good laugh that first episode of this city. A viewer commented and they said, your city looks a little ugly. So I was like, well, you got to give it time. but but I think it looks better now. I hope that viewer thinks that the city looks a little bit better, but I'm happy with how it looks. This is very similar to last season. We did a city where the city was a staging point. So we just jumped over to a plot of land to prepare for the great work. And just like that city of last season, this city, we just kind of jumped in and started building without a real plan. And I kind of like how these cities, when I really don't know exactly what I'm doing, just kind of come along. I really like that. So last episode and this episode, just taking care of the infrastructure. We started building quickly. Last episode, look, our downtown, or what I plan on being our downtown, we've got some good sized buildings starting to sprout up. We've got a high wealth area, a medium wealth, low wealth. I may expand. Well, it's all high and medium. I may expand that because I get the feeling they're not going to be happy on the fringes of medium and low wealth. Last episode, now that's better. Last episode, we were at 32 minutes wait time. I added buses to our main bus terminal, and our 32-minute wait went up to 33-minute wait. And I'm pretty sure I was just overreacting and I wasn't giving it enough time, but we put down a shuttle bus depot, and those are buses that are just local, and our time has gone down. Just realized we need to put down more bus stops, especially here in this commercial area. Over here as well. That's going to make people happier. It may increase our wait time, but that's fine. But look, yeah, it's going well. I'm really glad that I did this extra overpass, and I'm really happy that we did it as suspension, and I'm happy that we didn't futurize the bridge. I think I've kind of gotten over my desire to put down a mega tower base. I think. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it. Because typically, if you watch me, I'll think about doing something, and within a few moments, I'll go ahead and plop it down. But it didn't happen this time, and I just think it was because I don't think it was quite right. I am thinking about one gambling house, just a bit of gambling, even though it would bring in some crime. We got a spot for it. Oh, look at that. Let's extend this road out. It's not straight. Look at that. Let's not snap. There. Still not completely straight. But that is right there next to train and bus. Could we get a police station? Remember I said I don't think we need more police. Could a police station fit? Because I kind of want it close. Even if we put it out here someplace. And we've had a couple of buildings that said they weren't quite happy. But that would be a little extra income. I don't think I need a bus stop considering it's walking distance. Now before we put down any modules for it, maybe we can get police. We can get police right next to it. Okay. So in that case, can we get these modules across the street? Look, we can. Yep. Okay. So let's do this. Let's get police right next door. And let's do this. Let's start with the sign. You know, the reach of the sign is incredible, but I'm more concerned about. I would love for people to spend the night and let's see, first of all, people are coming here are mostly low wealth right now, and I don't know if that's going to change. So let's do we could do nickel slots. We have to do a sign because it literally it adds more visitors. Let's do slots over here. Well, wait a minute. Could this sign still fit? Let's just do the sign. Let's do that, and then let's do a comedy club. All right. If you want to try to commit a crime right next door, be my guest. We got balloons. I think this is the first that we've seen the balloons go up, isn't it? This balloon park has been there for a while. I am loving our little tourist area. Absolutely loving it. Satellite launch coming up soon. We have 23 hours before the launch. Maybe we want to position ourselves and catch the launch. Oh, there's a rocket right there. So, these people, the reason why I created this tourist area is to watch it. I could envision people on top of this tower here watching the launch. So as long as we don't get a virus, I think that's what shuts down the Space Center. As long as we don't get that, we should have a launch in less than in a game day. About 10 hours left before launch. I'm not moving. I'm going to keep, because the moment I leave this vantage point, I'll miss the launch. But at night, you can clearly make out the rocket. I think much better and much clearer than during the day, but we're getting there. 10 hours until launch. All right, nice. We got to see a launch. We got to see it from our tourist area, our vantage point. Really nice. All right, now let's do this. Before the launch, I should have checked to see how many satellite has achieved a stable orbit. Okay. Would have been nice to have seen, and the simulation probably doesn't do this, to see if there's an influx of people right before the launch. But nice. We got to see a launch, so as the mayor, I was basically hanging out with everybody here at the vantage point, but very good. All right, now let's get back to work. How are we doing here? We're doing well. We're making money. We're making money. Water, sewage. Okay, that's good. That's good. I don't think we've done an actual check of all systems and infrastructure since we actually started this city. We've checked the services such as fire and health, but I don't think we had checked. It's 4 p.m. I would have liked to have collected all the garbage by now. We're almost there, but I just don't like. I like for them to finish collecting garbage well before that shift is over. Let's do that. Education. So this new school. Okay, that's not bad. That's a good number of students. Look at our tech level. But I think that's not just our community colleges. That tech level is a result of being close. Wow, being close to the great work. Plenty of jobs. Whoops, let's go back. We still have, we still do not have, we got to work on this medium wealth. Those parks are not, I mean, you would look at this and think, can we fit a park underneath this bridge? Because a building is not going to be able to grow there. And what can we put next to this that might influence, or actually nothing's going to grow in this corner. Let's do a medium skate park. Yeah, let's make this kind of a skate park as well as basketball court. Maybe that'll make a difference. And let's also, this area here is just asking, they're gonna complain. No doubt they are going to complain. And this space in here and here, you're not gonna fit, we're not gonna fit anything in there. There. That should help. Because for some reason, we have an amazingly off balance between low and medium wealth. I'm going to go ahead and add another road here, but I'm not going to zone anything there yet. because we have this area here that we can zone, and these are all low wealth. We have the opportunity to start to shift these to medium wealth. So we've got room to grow. All right, let's do some fine tuning. We've talked about this in other episodes. We've talked about this. I've done tutorials. When we zone, initially we zone in large areas of residential, commercial, industrial. So let's do this. Let's go here. Okay. Let's start here because this was all large areas of commercial. So I'm going to dezone that. I'm going to dezone this. And I'm going to make this residential because we have such large areas of commercial. And let's dezone this. Because if we're never going to make commercial happy in those areas, we might as well get the most. Yep. Now in real life, nobody may want to live. Well, maybe they would. I mean, you do have a spot where you can watch rocket launches. That may not be. Yeah, it's under construction. Okay, now let's come out here. I thought there was one that was red. Need more shops. So let's do this. So let's. All right, and. All right, what's going on over here? Probably not enough because this is a. Business is okay. So we've got. Well, it's just two of them. We've got two medium, high wealth commercial buildings and just three to satisfy them. So what's probably going to happen is one of these two buildings, probably this one, may need to become residential. But we'll see. As of right now, they say they're okay. And I mean, they're yellow. So it's not like they're orange or red. We do have this one. But I'm wondering if once we get some houses, they're going to be okay. Well, they're green. So they may already be transitioning. Because we're about to get two multifamily homes there. There. And that's probably going to be a low density when it shows up. But that may have an effect. Otherwise, I think we're doing okay. How are we? 85% approval and going up. We made a profit from the rocket launch. I'm tempted to go back to, we've got people in. Let's go back to where I normally like to have my taxes. It's still early. I don't think we've made that transition as far as that's concerned. Our low and medium wealth, that's going to take more than a game day. Now, did I not zone this street? Why is it not? Well, because I didn't zone it. That's why. What else? Got jobs. Don't have to worry about jobs for right now. That's more sickness than I was expecting. And it wasn't like that earlier. Is this full? How about over here? We're making the kind of profit where we could do a hospital. Got a great spot for it. Got a wonderful spot for it. And we could send out some wellness vans because I'm not sure why. Let's take a look here and see. There are no germs in this city. Wow. No germs, okay. Not much air pollution. Now we do have you see that bit of an outline? We do have some people that live there. Let's look at the wind. I know that, yeah. I was about to say, I know I didn't make a big mistake there. You know, let's do it. Let's. Do we put it on the main road, or do we kind of do like a suburban hospital? I really want to leave this. Let's come out here. Let's do this. Let's make it its own little. Let's see if it fits. I really want the wellness. Yeah, it fits. We can afford it. And what I want is I want a sign, but I also want the wellness center. That's going to send wellness trucks out. I'd love it on that side. Let's see if we can't stretch this road out. They're going to send out vans Oh, yeah. They're going to send out wellness vans and proactively and preventatively. Yeah, I like that. Might as well help out with these tax dollars that we're bringing in. But yeah, for some reason, and it may just be a fluke, but for some reason we've got a little bit, and I mean, it's not outrageous, it's not in the red. I was expecting it to be crime because of the gambling house. $25 minutes. Anything else that needs to be demolished? No. Was that orange before? Let's wait. Okay. I am really liking this. I cannot wait for. It's close. It's close. They have to go from low density to medium density before we get high rises, but we're getting really close to at least transitioning these to medium density. We're getting close. I feel like these should stay low density. I mean, it's ready. I mean, it's definitely ready. I mean, do we do at least one row of medium density, maybe right in the middle? And that's going to start transforming probably immediately. Maybe one row right in the middle.